Hi everybody, my name is Shelley. Welcome to the bookshop. This is my second journal for the night. I did another one earlier. If you haven't seen it, I did a little flip through of this bird journal. These were both done using the 6x9 clasp envelope. They are 6 inches by 4 inches, a 1-inch spine, 2 signatures, and an envelope are sewn in. And I just wanted to comment on the color because I said earlier how these yellow envelopes really change the color of the napkins and can really give it, like this one, a more vintage look and stuff. And when I originally did this one, it had that very yellow undertone under the blue, but I really loved this blue and I wanted it to be this blue color. So I actually gessoed over the whole thing and then glued on another napkin so I could get this actual really beautiful blue color. So this one I used silver. I painted some of my brass book corners a silver color, and then we've got the silver filigree pieces, and there's the back. Again, I left the flap on the envelope. I did not glue it down. I use it as part of the closure and also so I can have a pocket. I used some black twine. This actually is a paper twine is what I'm using. So it's not like a rope twine. So this one's flowers, dragonflies, mostly, maybe some butterflies in there. This one, same thing with this one too. No kit. Pull back a little bit. No kit was used, but a lot of tags from Artymaze, probably Ephemeris Vintage Garden, Lilac and Lavender. We'll see. That's who was all in the bird journal. So, and just papers. Lots of different papers too. I'm not going to say the paper pad because, I mean, I think right here I've got at least 2 different paper pads. I think these might be from the same one, but then I know that's from a different one. So anyway, this is an Artymaze tag. And so is this. This was printed on vellum though, and it didn't turn out very good. So I've painted it a little bit. And then this one was just a blank music tag, and I did the flower and the butterfly stickers. And really just a plain piece of blue construction paper. Stamp The Story Begins and put this tiny blue rickrack. Okay, inside. First pocket, we've got pretty blue lace. This is from cardstock. Just leftover cardstock scraps. Yeah, lined on the back. A lot of my tags I print with lines on the back. This beautiful tag, there's going to be 3 of these. They each have a different image, and they're from Bountiful Heirlooms, I believe it's called. Isn't it pretty though? With the ruler on the bottom. She has the most beautiful stuff. And then these come from the Heritage Library. And just like the bird journal, I did print some images onto patterned paper. I love how that came out. Is that cool? I love that. Have you guys ever tried that? This is the first time I've ever tried it, and I've actually never seen anyone do it. I was thinking about making a video just so I could basically show off the pen and papers, but I don't know. See if anyone's done it. Okay, we've got this book also is going to have the inked pages and plant transfers. There's a fern. Jbid Neary does a tutorial on plant transfers. I have my totally own version because obviously I did a butterfly and that's not a real butterfly. I use the inks to make my images a lot. And there is part of the, like a maple leaf down there. So we've got lined paper, and here is big pocket. These tags, for some reason, are some of my favorites, and I use them quite a lot, and they are from a website called Glenda's World. And you can go there and get all kinds of designs for free tags. This is just a blank lined tag. I think that's part of Artymaze. She has these sets of 4 where there's 2 floral tags and then 2 blank lined tags. I think this is the floral. And then this is Artymaze too. So all of these are Artymaze except for that first one from Glenda's World. And then this paper, yeah, you should be able to tell. It looks kind of blue. This was dyed this summer with blackberries. I did a lot of dyeing with blackberry juice. I made about 1 gallon of juice, and I dyed a ton of paper and fabric and lace. Lots of it is purple. Some of it came out in kind of a blue color. And then I experimented and played around and got some other colors too, which I did a video on that if you want to watch it. Pretty little bluebirds. There's another fern. This is a coffee dyed paper, which I got a fern print on. Is that cool? These are Artymaze and some of her newer lavender hues, I think it's called. This journal has a little bag in it, and each side of the bag is just going to have 4 of these little journaling cards with dragonflies on them. All different. These come from the Biodiversity Heritage Library. So, but they're pretty cool. Coffee dyed paper. There's a plant transfer. I think those are rose leaves. There's some just lined notebook paper, cardstock paper. These are from the Artymaze. And this is Bountiful Heirlooms. And then, gosh, these are from 2 different people. I used a lot more artists for this one because of the colors. These lavender tags are from Caroline's Craft Tree. She has a kit for lavender. It's called her lavender kit. I did a whole journal using her kit, that kit. And then these little blue ones are from I can't remember. She does religious journals, but some of the tags, you know, can be used in any kind of journal. So I'll put it in the description below if I don't remember. I used her tags a lot for a while, but it's just been a while now, my memories. That's the Artymaze. Bountiful Heirlooms. Isn't that pretty? Another of the lavender tags. I love these mason jar tags, and just the image is so pretty. And another dragonfly. Faith and Hope. I think it's called Faith and Hope Designs, where I got these blue ones. Okay, and there's our lupine plant. Blank, and then there's going to be 4 more. Oh, this one, I put a little bit of stickles on the wings because you couldn't really see them. They were very, very faint when they just didn't print out. They're tiny little dragonflies, and the little wings were just very faint. Not like this where you can see these. And so I was just like, well, let's put some sparkles on them. And I think it actually looks really pretty. It's something a little different, a little special. One of the tags. Pretty papers from Artymaze. This is the other side of that copy dyed burn paper. This flips out for more writing room. The blackberry paper. And this has another of the tags from Glenda's World. I think there's going to be 4 of those. Here's another blank tag. And then this is from Artymaze and Artymaze. This is, I think there's a set of 4. There might actually be 2 sets of 4. And these are from her freebies on her blog or on her website. There's another butterfly on the inked paper. And this is another fern transfer. Some lined paper. Okay, that's got the dragonflies printed on the pattern paper. And then this is another one of those Tim Holtz slots. And this paper was actually kind of like a cream color. And I just inked it. I wanted it to be blue. And I thought it came out really cool, actually. I love the color. And then this is Tim Holtz, the Botanicals paper, decoupaged paper, tissue paper. That's what it's called. This is Artymaze. Don't say I wish, say I will. This is from the Heritage Library. And then all of these, yeah, all 4 of these, the dragonflies, this one's blank. Isn't this pretty? These are all from Faith and Hope. Faith and Hope Designs. And the last pocket in the first signature, we did a pink doily. And then this is another one of those tags by Artymaze. I think I said that I printed them on vellum. And it didn't work out so good, so I used a Q-tip and I painted them out a little bit. It's a blank music tag and insects and made from cardstock. Okay, so this is the envelope made from decoupage napkin to match the cover. Oh, we need to put a little something there, whether it ends up being the waxed label or not, I don't know. This has a couple of tags in it. I did the couple more for this one. This book belongs to. Those are from Artymaze. And then this is a glittery stickle up dragonflies tag. And this is actually just a piece of junk mail. I used it because the blue was such a close match. And I just glued some old graph paper. It's real faded. Onto the back, and so you can use that. Let's put that there. And then the second signature here, I used some pattern paper and I printed butterflies on it. That looks cool too. We've got some music paper, some little butterfly cardstock, ferns, And the plant transfer. This has, yeah, another one of the Glenda's World tags. And these are all Artymaze. She has several sets of these floral tags. The blackberry dyed paper. Here's a book page pocket. And this one has the dragonfly. Isn't that cool? For the dragonfly journal. There's a little pretty little tag from Artymaze. And then this is from the Heritage Library. That's another really pretty tag. And then little dragonfly tags from Faith and Hope Designs. This is what I was talking about. She does religious journals, but I like how a lot of her tags are just blank, so you can put them in any kind of journal that you want. She's got some pretty colors. I bought one kit. I think it was all in purples. Okay, and then there's a music sheet pocket there. This is Artymaze. Bird tag, some bird paper. Artymaze, her lavender hues kit. Oh, and this is the plant transfer. Coffee dyed one, maple leaf. So I did a fabric flip in this little book. I had this pretty little fabric with the blue flowers and leaves. And I also have this cool little notepad that has dragonflies on it. So every other sheet is this blue dragonfly paper, and then there's a purple paper. So you have the blue dragonfly and then a sheet of purple, and it goes like that all the way through. I think there's at least a dozen pieces of paper in here. So you can tear them out. I did this a little differently. I've been doing this lately, and I hadn't really realized. Using these brads instead of gluing it in or sewing it in. So when your paper is all gone, you can actually add some more. Just put a couple little holes in them, whether you punch them or use a pokey tool to make some holes. Because the brads are right here. You can just unhook them and pull them out and refill it. It's a refillable fabric flip notepad. These are large. These leaves are peonies from my peony plant in the backyard. Lined paper, some cardstock. This is the center. Oh, I forgot. I don't know. This one, I put a little blue wooden butterfly in the center. I didn't do it for both of them because I could hardly get the journal shut, and it just added so much volume. That's Artymaze. This is Bountiful Heirlooms. What did I say? The craft tree. Kathy's craft tree? No, Caroline's craft tree. God, I hope I'm saying that right. And then Faith and Hope Designs. I'll put everything in the description box. I'm going to start doing that because my videos are too long. I've got to redo a video for a large journal. It's 45 minutes long. Nobody wants to watch that. Artymaze, Bountiful Heirlooms, another lavender, another Faith and Hope Designs, lined paper, ink paper, coffee dyed paper, nice lined paper. That's Artymaze, coffee dyed. There's a leaf imprint on this page. More, this is a blackberry dyed paper. Artymaze, 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 and one of those. That's the last of the blue ones from Glenda. This heart was made using a morning glory leaf. I love those. I made a bunch of those once I realized the leaf was so perfectly heart-shaped. Okay, coming to the end. This is a cardstock tag lined on the back, and bountiful heirlooms, and another really cool dragonfly tag. All the tags are different, I believe. Some look similar, but I don't believe I printed duplicates. I think I put all different images on the sheet and printed it out. Like I said, no kit. I search for this stuff myself and make these papers, and all the inked papers I made. Just tags. I make a lot of my own tags, but then got to get the cool stuff like this. Is this not the coolest tag? And then I love these too. And some cardstock. Pretty blue lace on that last pocket, besides this doily pocket. There's Artymaze, a little stamped dragonfly, pretty little moth tag. And then this last one, this is like in the bird book. This is a little design I learned from Izzy B. She shows how to use a die cut to make an interesting pocket. Hers are different. She actually uses them to sew into the middle. It's got another little flappy thing on the back for sewing into your journal. I made it my own and made it into a pocket. I have so many of these Tim Holtz tags in the back of every, paper pad. There's these little journaling card size. This is a collage tag I made. Watching Gayle Agostinelli. I've been trying to learn how to collage, or kind of just practicing how to collage. And then back here, because I had the fabric flip with the notepad, I couldn't really put another notepad back here. It wouldn't shut, but I did make something, and I put a large tag. This is a cool tag. And then I decoupaged a napkin on here. I forget where I who I saw make this little notepad. Might have been Shabby Dabby Doodah. Anyway, this is decoupaged onto some striped paper, so it gives it a cool look. And then it's a little bolder. Decoupaged some Tim Holtz botanical paper in there, and then I used the napkin that I've been using for this journal, and I made a tag, which I sewed all around the edge, and coffee dyed paper. And then I cut out the dragonfly from the napkin and glued it to some Edith Holden paper and sewed all around that. And then that's an Artymaze tag. So that's it. That's everything for this journal. And the pretty little silver filigree. It's got the eyelet punched through it. And then that's what I do with the envelope flap. It kind of helps make the closure and closes it up. And then that's the pocket that I leave. And yeah, I stick in there layers of index card, and then I glue them down, and that makes this is very sturdy, almost like a little hardcover. I mean, and that's it. This one, I love it. I think it's so pretty. The sparkly little silver filigree. So that's it, guys. Thank you. These will be for sale on eBay, and there will be a link in the description box if you're interested. Let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye.